What is going on, Crimson City? My name is Crimson CBAD, and I'm going to be bringing you guys our Week 9 battle against Coach Wolfe Glick and the Slateport Spirits. If you guys are excited, be sure to leave a like on this video. You guys' support is always greatly appreciated. And of course, go show Wolf some love. I'll be sure to link his channel in the description of this video. As I said in the team builder, he's a very, very skilled battler. I'm looking forward to this matchup a lot. I'm a big fan of the VGC content. I'm interested to see what he has to bring in the singles format. So if you guys missed our team builder, that'll be in the description section of this video as well. You guys can go check it out, see what we're bringing and why we're bringing it. All that being said, I'm going to cut to where we connect with Wolf, and I'll be right back. All right, we are here. We got the Pokemon ready. Wolf is selecting his team. I am very excited for this. It is kind of early in the morning, so if I sound a little groggy, if I sound a little, I guess groggy is the word. You know, when you wake up, you got that first morning, you're like, ugh, that's kind of how I feel right now, but trying to get over that, so we're going to roll with the punches on this one. So, like I said, if I yawn, as I start talking about it, it comes on. If I yawn or anything, I do apologize about that, guys. Yeah, we're gonna get right underway as soon as he gets here. The plan is to leave with our Scolipede, unless I don't see the Pelipper for whatever reason. Actually, if I don't see the Pelipper, I think I'm definitely leading Scolipede then, because he won't be able to remove hazards unless like Magic Bounce something or other. But we'll play with those cards. We'll see about those cards when we get there. We'll don't get the chickens in the row or whatever. I don't know. Some sort of analogy. I hope you guys are excited. I'm very much so excited. I'm definitely interested to see how we do this week against Wolf. I think we've got the best team for the job. Hopefully all goes well and we are good to go. He is done. All right. I'm going to be able to see his team, and we will go with that. Select the participating Pokemon. All right. What is Mr. Glick bringing? Mr. Glick is his father. All right, Tornadus. Therian. It's got the regen ability. I do see... Oh, he's got Aromatisse. I didn't even know that he brought the Aromatisse. That's bad prep on my part. I didn't even know the team changed. Wow. No matter. I'm not too worried about that. He's got the Ferrothorn, which I'm assuming is Iron Barbs. He has the Aromatisse. Like I said, I'm not too, what does that get? Healer. He's got the Swampert. He's got the Swift Swim. And the Swamperdite. And then Pelipper with the, Drizzle, I'm assuming. So, yeah, Aromatisse doesn't change too much on the team. Bad prep on my part, for not double checking everything. I thought that was, let me just double check here. I'm going to lead Scolipede regardless. Yeah, no, his team page still says it still shows the Guzzlord on there, but I guess the transactions, I guess I didn't look at the transactions. So yeah, I guess he dropped Guzzlord for the Aromatisse. So no matter. Aromatisse doesn't change the lineup too much. I won't be worried about that. I won't be too worried about that. It is what it is. If Aromatisse was a much more threatening... Watch me get swept by, like, Life Orb, Trick Room, Aromatisse now. But I'm not too, like I said, I'm not too concerned with it. We've got the Scolipede here to threaten it out. Leads off with Bird Up, which is the Tornadus. Okay. So, we do have a... What do you want to do here? I'm going to go for a Protect. I'm going to kind of scout. He doesn't lead Pelipper, so I'll be immediately faster than this thing. He can obviously Hurricane, but I threaten him out with things like Rock Slide and stuff if he thinks that I've got it. But he could immediately switch out into something like his Ferrothorn. He could do a few things. He could do a few things here, and I can always essentially spike up in front of the Ferrothorn too. So I'm curious to see here. What he decides to go for. So he was just going to straight up attack me. Okay. I can get behind that. He goes for the knockoff. Okay. So I don't want to get my Focus Sash knocked off so early on. I actually don't want to get anything knocked off early on. TBH. I don't want anything to get knocked off early on. I like the spikes damage. I don't want to lose my Focus Sash. Do I just put Taunt Pass out and Umbreon right here? I'm not even going to reveal the Baton Pass. I'm just going to go hard Umbreon. I'm going to go hard Umbreon. I don't want this thing to get knocked off. I don't want none of that. We did see that he has the knockoff. So he could be a physical set. He's got Taunt now. Okay. So we've seen knockoff and we've seen Taunt. So I would have been faster there to set up a spike. Would have been a pretty free spike in my opinion. Umbreon versus Tornadus Therian. Let's assume he's a Life Orb set. His superpower is doing a bit of damage. Foul Play, assuming he has all of his attack IVs there, is going to be a little bit of a 2-hit KO. I can just go for that Foul Play right here. He's got the regen. All right, so he does go for the knockoff. Knockoff is not doing too much to me. Gets rid of my leftovers. I'll be able to Foul Play here. He could be offensive. All right, so we see he's got Rocky Helmet Tornadus. Okay, interesting. Interesting. I don't want that to happen. I don't want that to happen at all. What do I do here? Is he just going to keep knocking off? And I probably can't protect through the taunt. Yep. All right. So I'll go for another Foul Play here. See what he wants to go for. I like the Rocky Helmet Tornadus. So he goes for the U-turn. Okay, so we've seen knockoff, taunt, and U-turn. Maybe a little bit more of a utility mon, in my opinion. Could be something like that. Definitely more of a utility mon. Rocky Helmet's very interesting. Rocky Helmet is very interesting. I like that. I like that a lot. It's not something I would have anticipated. I usually see Tornadus with a more offensive role. So he goes out in a new recruit, which is going to be the Aromatisse. Okay, yeah. So now it's gonna mock me. So a Foul Play is not going to be doing too much of that. Do we see any leftovers? We do see leftovers on the Aromatisse. Okay. We do see leftovers on that. My taunt wears off. Can I take a Moonblast? I feel like I should be able to. Aromatisse with no investment. What am I at? Am I half? I'm at half right now. He would need to have a lot of investment. And Foul Play's not doing... I don't think he'd have that much. I'll go for a Wish here. So he withdraws, actually. So he withdraws. Goes back out in a Bird Up. Okay. So he's going to get his... I'm going to be able to set a Wish up. And then... what takes a... I assume he's going to Taunt or something. I would assume he's going to Taunt. So I'm going to go hard out into Raichu right here. Assuming I'm going to expect the Taunt, so I can't Wish, Baton Pass, Protect, all that good stuff. I'm going to go on to Raichu, put a little bit of pressure on him. He goes for the Taunt right there. Okay, so if he did go for an attack, I could have taken it. Let's see what Raichu is doing to this thing. I brought it in very confidently, so he might not expect me to be... he might not expect me to be fully offensive. I can go for a free Volt Switch right here and pretty much knock him out, assuming he's not... He's obviously not Assault Vest. We've seen knockoff, Taunt, and U-turn. I'm imagining Hurricane for stab. He goes to knockoff. He's going to knock off my belt. That's fine. That's going to do quite a bit of damage. But the Volt Switch is going to hurt him. Volt Switch actually doesn't do as much as I thought it was. So he's So he's faster than Raichu. And Raichu no longer has the belt. Raichu no longer has the belt. Gengar's not here. I can go out into Primarina and attack. I think that'll be the play. That Volt Switch did nothing. So I'm assuming if he's... Yeah, Volt Switch did 54 to 65. Yeah, I'm assuming he's max HP like max speed, which would make me believe that Primarina could knock this thing out. And I don't think he wants to risk that. So let's just... Knockoff won't be doing too much to me, and we know he is not... we know he is not a, like, super offensive set. Moonblast is going to be doing quite a bit. Sparkling Aria is going to be doing just a bit as well. I think overall, I think Ferrothorn's a very free switch in. And I think right here to preserve his Mon, I'm going to double out in a Skarmory. Like, he can U-turn right here, but he can also go into something that could help abuse the Skarmory situation. So he goes for U-turn. Okay. So that was a pretty safe U-turn on his part. Our leftovers are going to bring us back to our sturdy. I'll be able to get rocks up, and I'll be able to start pressuring this thing from coming in and out all the time, which will be fun. I definitely think that that's something we can do. He goes out into Death Fodder, which is the Pelipper. Okay. Okay. So he's going to get the rain up. We're going to get our stuff here. I can just freely go for rocks right here. If I'm faster, I'll go for Taunt next turn so he can't defog. So we are faster. So he's going to go for the Scald. So we see the Scald. That does quite a bit of damage. No burn. No burn. And we know we're faster. So I kind of want to go for a Taunt here just to make sure these stay up. Or do I roost up here to keep my Skarmory around? I'll go for Taunt. He knows he can knock me out here. He can freely defog. There we go. Yep. So now I can roost off that damage earlier. And I've got rocks up as well to be able to handle these things. I could also go out into Umbreon right here, which is what I think I want to do. I'll keep Skarmory around. I need Skarmory around as a Landorus check. I'll go out into Skarmory right here. Goes for the Hurricane. Okay. So Hurricane is not going to be doing too much to me. We know we can live another one of those. I want to put this thing on a timer with Toxic. He could have Heal Bell on that Aromatisse. I'll toss up a Wish here. Goes for the Hurricane again. I want to stall out the turns of Rain as well. Alright, we are able to set up a Wish. I can pass that into Skarmory, actually. So his Taunt wore off. So I feel like he'd go for a Defog here. I can also Wish Pass into Scolipede. I actually want to Wish Pass into Raichu. I'll pass the Wish into Raichu as he goes for the Defog, and then I get a free Volt Switch off here. He could be Wakanberry. We have not seen an item yet. So that's something to note if he's like a defensive set with Wakan. We still have the rain up, so we can go for a Thunder, which is something I would very much like to do. We don't have our E-Belt anymore, but we do have a 37% chance to knock him out through the Wakan if he is. Yeah, I think Raichu's the play. I think Raichu's the play. There's the defog up. So we're gonna get our Raichu nice and healthy. The rain is up for us to drop a Thunder on. And Raichu is all the way back at full. Good, 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 good. And we've got the rain. So I'm just clicking Thunder right here. I feel like Aromatisse would want to come in. Goes down to no singing, which is the Ferrothorn. Okay. So a Thunder is still going to hurt this thing. Not as much as I'd like it to, unfortunately. And that was a crit. We do snag the pair. That was a crit? Oh my goodness. Crit Thunder does 23 to 27. Yep. I can go for a Focus Blast right here. I could also go out to my Scolipede and start grabbing some speed. Because I don't think he'd risk it. I can just go for a Focus Blast and knock this thing out right here. Or I miss my Focus Blast. That works too. Goes for the Leech Seed. Okay. Alright, so Ferrothorn has the Leech Seed. Rain is over. And we see the leftovers on there. Okay. Focus Blast is still doing a bit of damage to a max HP, max SPDF Ferrothorn. I'm going to try to connect another Focus Blast. We'll see. We'll see. All right, Ginger connects a Focus Blast. 70% accurate move, ladies and gentlemen. And that's doing, that's going to bring him up a little bit over half. He goes for the Leech Seed again, projecting the double. Okay. So I'm assuming he might have rocks or something? That's definitely something he could have. I can Volt Switch out into Skarmory and, like, taunt this thing. I can just go for a little bit more chip. So he goes for the Protect. Ooh, interesting. Okay, so he's got Protect here as I go for the Volt Switch. So I know he's going to want to double Leech Seed right now. So I think I want to Focus Blast this turn. I want to Focus Blast and then double out into Skarmory. I think that's how I want to handle this. Do I also knock this thing out with an HP Fire at this range? Ferrothorn. An HP Fire is doing 48 to 57. I need to connect another Focus Blast. Actually, I want to keep Ginger healthy. I'm going to Volt Switch right here. In case he feels like I'm going to go for another Focus Blast. We've seen Leech Seed and we've seen Protect. So he's got the Protect to kind of stall at his own rain turns, which is interesting. So he withdraws as we go for the Volt Switch, which is really nice. Goes out in a Casty, which is the Swampert. Okay. I feel like this is bait. I feel like he's baiting me right now. I feel like he's baiting me right now. Like, I do a tremendous amount of damage to him with Grass Knot. I'm going to go for it. I'm faster. So he withdraws. He's going to scout for the Grass Knot, and he goes back out in a Bird Up just to scout for that Grass Knot. Good play. Good play. Because now I'm going to take Rocky Helmet damage as well. So now he sees the coverage. All right. He sees the coverage, and that's going to get the Leech Seed recovery, too. Damn, that was good play. Very, very good play. Very, very good play. How much is Skarmory doing to this thing with a Brave Bird? How much is Skarmory doing to this thing with a Brave Bird? 36 to 43, because I was about to say we can go out and Brave Bird it. But I think the play here is to go out into Primarina here. Because I know I'm not faster. He can U-turn out here. He knows he has the momentum here. I need to take advantage of the fact that he knows he has the momentum. Goes for the U-turn again. Okay. Okay. All right, so what do you go out into now? I need to get Umbreon healthy again. Umbreon's too low. I should have stayed in. I shouldn't have passed that wish. He doesn't have the Kingdra, so I'm not too worried about it. And Tornadus isn't like a super offensive mon either. At least, like, it's not a super offensive mon now. I also didn't count my rain turns either. That's something I should have taken into consideration. That's something I should have taken into consideration, was counting those rain turns. So we'll see what he wants to go out into right now. I didn't want to go out into Skarmory just in case he did have that Hurricaning when he hit me with it. They still got my leftovers on Skarm too. And a U-turn would have killed Umbreon. It might have given me a little bit of momentum, but I like Umbreon around there. Goes back out into Death Fodder, which is the Pelipper. So Pelipper is going to set the rain here. What is Pelipper doing to me? And what am I doing back to a Pelipper in the rain? Moonblast is doing 40 to 47 if he's got a lot of investment. I think I go for Moonblast here. See what draws. Is he going to go back out into Ferrothorn? No singing, yep. So I'm going to be able to get some chip damage off on him. A little bit of chip. And he gets the leftovers recovery, which is fine by me. Does he attack me here? I'm going to go out into Skarmory and Roost. I'm going to go out in for Skarmory. I'm going to get my rocks up too. Because he can go for a Power Whip here pretty freely. So he gets fully paralyzed. Okay. So I guess the only thing on our side right now is Hex, unfortunately. So I do want to taunt him. I want to taunt him right now. No seeds, no thunder waves, none of that fun stuff. No protecting. None of that. None of that. Homie don't play that. Homie does not play that. So he withdraws. Who am I taunting coming in now? Death Fodder. Okay. So I'm going to be able to taunt the Pelipper. Which is good for me. He does have to go on the offensive here. So I think he's going to go for a Scald. I'm going to go on a Primarina, and then I want to double out. I'm going to go on a Primarina here because he doesn't want to take a Moonblast, and then I can double out into something like Scolipede and start getting spikes and be able to Speed Pass. That'd be nice. Goes for the Scald. Okay. This Rain Boosted Scald is not doing anything to me. He could get the burn. So he does snag the burn. Okay. He does snag the burn. And now I want to double out. He can't do much to me. I'm going to double out into Scolipede right here. I'm going to make the play. So he withdraws, yep. And he goes out into No Singing, which is that Ferrothorn. Okay, cool, cool, cool. I don't want to get paralyzed. So I want to protect first to Scout. Because he could definitely have the T-Wave on this thing, just to slow me down. And actually what I think I'm going to go into is I'm going to go into Shinigami here so I can toss up a Wish. I'm going to take advantage of this Ferrothorn as much as I can. I'm going to double back out into Umbreon. I'm going to toss a Wish up. Because we can scout for Thunder Wave. We can definitely scout for the Thunder Wave here. I don't think he'd let me risk going for a sub right here. He could. He could very much so risk that. So I'm curious how he wants to go about it. I think he would need to go into something that offensively checks me immediately. But he knows after +1 I outspeed his whole team aside from the Swampert. So Swampert could definitely get a Mega off, but we can also turn down... We can also shut down more turns of Rain by going in Umbreon, because we do have the Protect. So I'm going to double. He stays in. Maybe he went for a gyro ball or something. Maybe he went for the offensive, but we might be stacking the Embryon here. We'll see. He withdraws. Okay. I withdraws first. Goes out to Sanik, which is going to be the Landorus. Okay. That's what I thought. So I'm assuming he's going to, I'm assuming he was going to try to punish me in some way, shape, or form. I'm going to go for a Protect. If he's Fly Z, we're going to burn his Z move right here. Or we can burn his Z move. Because he would need to hit me through the Protect to knock me out. We don't have our leftovers anymore, which is unfortunate. If we do sack this thing, we can go into Skarmory. Get our rocks back up. At some point, I need to get Scolipede in, and I know we've still got that Focus Sash. Which is going to suck if he gets the rocks up, but that means I'll get my own rocks up and force his Defog. So we'll Scout here. I'll burn a turn of Rain. Goes for Gravity. Ooh. Gravity. Interesting. That grounds his entire team. It also grounds the Skarmory, too. Okay. Okay. I see what he's doing. I see what he's doing. Earthquake does not 2-hit KO Primarina. I think I want to go for a Wish, expecting him to go for Rocks. Goes for the Earthquake. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. This gives me an opportunity to go out into Scolipede. Umbreon dies to Landorus T EQ. I can also go out into Skarmory and get rocks up. He's faster than me, though. That'd destroy me. That would destroy me. I think this is where I go into Scolipede. I think it's where I go out into Scolipede and I click Spikes. And he brings me down to my Sash. So I go for Protect now, get a Speed Boost, go for Spikes, bring me down to my Sash, get another Speed Boost, Protect, get the third one, then pass into Conk. Protect, Spikes, Protect. I'll go for it right here. I'll go for it right here. And we saw the EQ, so he stays in with this. What does he go for? Goes for the EQ again. Okay. So I'm going to be able to get my spikes up here. I'll be able to get my spikes. We can take an Earthquake from this thing easily. We can take an Earthquake from this thing easily. Landorus. Earthquake, yeah, Earthquake's 2-hit KO. If he goes for Fly, we can protect that off. Z-Fly brings me down to my Sash, obviously. Alright, so he does have the Flynium Z. So he does have the Fly Z. Okay, so we're going to burn his Z Crystal right now, which is nice. And then we can Protect again. Or we can Endeavor this thing. But I like the idea of getting ready to pass into Conkeldurr. So he sets up his own rocks. Okay. Good to know. So I can't come back in. Gravity return to normal as well. And here's our +3. And he could go for a fly right here. And probably run my fade on Conkeldurr. So let me check that. Landorus, Flynium Z. Fly has a chance to kill if he's max attack adamant. Which he very much could be. But I need to take that chance. I need to take that chance. That's a chance I need to take. So we're going to take 6% to rocks. We're not intimidated by this thing. Goes for the Earthquake. That is 52 to 62 if he's max attack. That does a lot of damage. So I am not burnt. Ice Punch does knock this thing out. But I think he switches out right here. I'm going to go for a sub. Because the Ice Punch is pretty obvious. I'm going to go for a sub here. So that way the Intimidate's not hitting us through the sub if he doubles out into Ferrothorn on the Ice Punch and then doubles back. I think that's the play. I think we sub on his switch into Ferrothorn. So he withdraws. Yep, so we're able to get behind our sub. Goes on to new recruit, which is going to be that Aromatisse. Okay, bet. Bet. Aromatisse. We are recovering about 12 and 14% back. Moonblast does obviously break my sub. Would you expect me to have Poison Jab, though? And that's if he's max HP, max defense. I'm going to go for the Drain Punch here. Goes for the Protect to Scout. Oh my god, all of his mons have Protect. All of his mons have Protect. So he like stalls out his own reign in a sense. I like it. I like it. So if you can get the double Protect right here, that's game. Like, I've got no way of winning after that. And the Aromatisse, man, I don't know. That wasn't, I don't know. It is what it is. I didn't plan for the Aromatisse. It wasn't on the team sheet. I didn't see it. I'm not going to blame anything on that. I'm getting absolutely played right now. It is what it is. So I'll go with the Drain Punch here. If he's max HP, max defense, I'm pulling back 12 to 14%. I'm doing about 23 to 27. That looks about like a high roll, which will give me enough to survive a Protect. She's going to set up a Wish, too. Okay. He's going to go for the Wish. He's going to get leftovers. He can Protect right here and Wish up his own Mon. Just so I don't get that recovery. Yeah, that's literally the whole game. Like, that's literally the whole game. I'm just going to go for a Drain Punch here. He can Protect. He can also pass. But I feel like he would stay in just to 1v1 this thing. Alright, so stays in. He's probably going for the Moonblast to break my sub. I'll be able to get a little bit of recovery back, but he wishes back up. So that's, yeah, that's somewhat more or less the whole game. Because I probably would have put Poison Jab on here over there. So he's got the Heal Bell as well. So you got Protect, Wish, Heal Bell. Do you have Moonblast? Do you have Moonblast? Because I'm just kind of gaining HP off of you at this point. Yeah, I've got a +3 speed Conkeldurr in front of this thing, and I can't touch it. I'm going out in a Skarmory. Yeah, if he doubles, if he switches out right now, then this move right here lost me the game. But I'll go out into Skarmory here. He goes for the protect. Yep. Okay. So I'll get my leftovers. I want to taunt this thing, actually. I actually also want to get my rocks up again, just in case something like Raichu or something can come back. Primarina. I don't know. I'll go for my rocks, and then I'll taunt the Pelipper that comes in if it does. But I'm almost positive this is the entire game right here. Almost positive of it. So he withdraws, yep. If he goes on to Pelipper, I'll get my rocks up. Goes on to Death Fodder, which is the Pelipper, okay. So we'll be able to get my rocks up. He won't be able to defog away. I can Brave Bird. He's got the gravity on the Landorus. Like, I can't even do anything about that. So he'll be able to knock the hell out of me. Get a little recovery off. Yeah, I'll taunt him right now. I'll try to keep my hazards up as long as I can. He could just go straight for the attack, though. Goes for the Scald. Okay. No burn? Okay, no burn. Cool. So I can actually get a little bit more chip damage off on this thing if I just want to go for a Brave Bird. I can also stall out turns of rain, which might not be a bad idea. Might not be a bad idea at all. Just in case that Swampert wants to come in. I'll roost off that damage. I'll just keep taunting him. He'll need to knock me out so I can go out and Raichu. And then he can just make doubles around, but then he's just going to keep getting hazard damage. But it is what it is. Brings me down to 1. No burn! Yes! Alright, cool. So we're going to keep stalling out as many turns of rain as we can. I just don't want that Swampert to come in and just kind of sweep me. I'll go for another roost here. His taunt could definitely be over after this. Goes to the Scald. I'm pretty sure this is the one that knocks me out here, depending on the roll. Yep, Skarmory goes down to the Scald. Dies to... or no, not Pelipper. Skarmory dies, excuse me. Dies to Pelipper, Skull. I'll keep Scolipede in the back as fodder. He can totally defog away my rocks. But I'll go out into Ginger here. I'll go out into Ginger. I click Thunder every time. Actually, do I click Energy? Do I click Grass Knot right here? What do I click right here? Oh, that's not what I got rid of my wrong calc. I got rid of the wrong calc. Silly me. Silly me. Grass Knot does quite a bit of damage. Volt Switch and Thunderbolt obviously do a tremendous amount, provided he's not Wakanberry. How many turns of rain are up? He's got one last turn of rain. I'll go for Thunder right here. See what draws. Yep. Goes out into Ferrothorn. Goes out into Sanik. Ooh. Ooh. Brings out the Landorus. Okay. Another play I did not expect. But we're faster than this. So, what do we do against this thing? What do we do against this thing? And we know he's Damprog now. I think this is where I seg the Scolipede to the rocks. And then I bring out something like Primarina and hope it 1v1s his entire team. We've got the coverage for it. We just got to get lucky on some rolls, I suppose. We got to get lucky on some rolls, I suppose. The Wish Protect or Aromatisse is going to be a little bit of an issue, but... So he's got... This is turn 6 of rain, if I'm not mistaken. We've got one rock and one spike up, so Primarina can start poking some holes for sure. Yeah, I'll sec the Scolipede here. Try to stall out another turn of rain. Scolipede.
Dies to rocks.
Cool. So in hindsight, endeavoring that thing would have been the play to make. Every time. I go out in a pre-marina right here. Endeavoring that thing would have been the play to make, unfortunately. But it is what it is. I'll go for a Sparkling Aria here. I can tank one. Yeah, no, I should have endeavored there instead of passing the speed in. It would have brought him down to 1 and he would have died to the rock. So he withdraws. Goes out into the Ferrothorn. So the Ferrothorn's going to take rock and spike damage. I believe the rain goes away next turn. But I think I still want a Moonblast just in case. Because I could have the HP Fire. So he would go out in a Pelipper to set the rain again. So I'm going to bring him down to about half. Does the rain stop? I believe the rain stops this turn. Perhaps? May chance? No, it does not. Okay. I think I just go for another rain boosted Sparkling Aria and hope for the para. Honestly. Oh, he's not even fully paralyzed anymore. The Aromatisse went for the heal bell. The Cleric that I didn't anticipate. So he's got the Leech Seed there. Alright. Yep. So he's going to get the leftovers in the Leech Seed. Yeah, this is the whole game. This is the whole game. That sucks. That sucks. Oh, well. Alright. So he can protect me. He can protect. He can switch out and set the rain again. I'll just double out into... I'll double out into Conkeldurr here. I'll double out into Conkeldurr because I'm pretty sure Raichu still can come in on rocks one more time. If I'm not mistaken. So that could give us like a Volt Switch or a Focus Blast or something off. The Rocky Helmet Tornadus is really nice as well. But I'll go on to Conkeldurr here. If he double Leech Seeds or I Protect, I assume. So he goes for the Protect. Okay. So it is what it is. I'll just go for a Drain Punch here. He can go out into Landorus. He can go out into the Aromatisse. So he double protects here. Yep. There it is. There it is. So he'll bring me down. I think it actually kills me after the burn. I think I died of my own burn damage here. If I'm not mistaken. Yep. Conkeldurr dies to Burn Orb. Dies to Flame Orb damage. I go out into Ginger. Does Ginger die to rocks? Can I just take away some of his Mon's differential right here? Oh, I lived on 1. I lived on 1. So it is what it is. I'm not going to get too salty. It's a fun league. Go for Focus Blast here. He's going to go on to something that takes a Focus Blast, obviously. Preserve as much differential as he can. Can't get salty at a fun league, right? That's how it goes. It is what it is. So I can go for a Focus Blast right here. Like, I don't even think crit Focus Blast. Like, yeah, he withdraws, yeah. He's going to preserve as much differential as possible. Goes on to New Recruit, which is the Aromatisse. Gonna take rocks and spikes damage. Can I even knock you out with a Thunder? Oh, I connect my Focus Blast, so can I connect a no, Focus. If he's max HP, which I'm assuming he is, I didn't even get the Spit Death Drop. I was about to say, with the Spit Death Drop, I don't even think like a Crit Thunder would knock you out, maybe? Crit Thunder does 58 to 69. Alright, Crit Thunder, don't fail me now. Crit Thunder, don't fail me now. Goes for the Protect. Okay, so the Crit Thunder won't even... Crit Thunder still does 69 at max HP. So... that'll be all good. I'll go for another Focus Blast here in case the Landorus wants to come in. That's what I'll do. That's what I'll do. I connect 2 Focus Blasts in a row. That's incredible. Crit Thunder would have potentially, you know, won a little bit right there. Goes for the Wish. He's just going to let me kill myself now. He's just going to let me kill myself now. Alright. Crit Thunder. Don't go for protect. Don't go for protect. Just finish me off. So he withdraws. Yeah, it goes down to what? Landorus? Yeah, it goes down to Landorus. I was about to say. I was like, don't protect. Alright. Alright. GG. GG to Mr. Wolfe Glick. 2016 VGC World Champion. Man's definitely a hell of a battler, as you can tell. I mean, it's been a long time since I've got played this hard. It's been a long time since I got played that hard. Go for a Focus Blast. Why not? Because why not? Let's just see Ginger's luck at this point. Going for Focus Blast. I've connected a lot of Focus Blasts. I've connected a lot of Focus Blasts this game. I am proud of Ginger. Ginger's the MVP. All right, Raichu dies to Earthquake. Raichu dies to Earthquake. Dies to Lando. Lando EQ. Primarine will come in and die to... He'll switch out into Ferrothorn or something. I don't know. I'm going to go for an HP Fire in case he goes Ferrothorn. But yeah, I don't live in Earthquake at this point. So, GG. GG's all around. I know I've said it quite a bit, but... It is what it is. Yep, and there is Primarina dying to an Earthquake as well. Dies to Lando. Lando EQ. There it is. There it is. Maybe competitive mons aren't just my thing. I don't know. But either way, GG to Wolf. Fantastic match. Thank you so much for battling me, man. If you guys have enjoyed, be sure to leave a like on the video. You guys' support is always greatly appreciated. Of course, feel free to subscribe so you do not miss out on more Pokemon Sun and Moon and soon to be Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon content. Don't forget to show some love to Wolf. The link to his channel will be in the description of this video. All that being said, I want to remind you guys to be great and do great. I'm going to let this outro bang. I'm going to talk to you all soon. Later.